Hello. So we'll take a walk with Daisy, and she's pulling my arm off because I'm standing here. You can see she's ready to go. Come on, let's go. Let's go, baby. I stand too long. She plays tug of war with me. Ow! Smack my bad thumb. Oh. Hi, Nature's Beauty. It's almost 60 degrees. Hi, JT. I'm going to take a walk through the woods here. Oh, I hurt my thumb. Oh, I should be holding the camera with the other hand. Boy, it's so nice for a change. It's almost 60, and that really feels nice after the freezing weather we've been having. Look at all the snow's gone too. About time. I know the camera's going to be jiggling all over the place because I got one hand on Daisy with the leash and the other hand's holding my camera. Or phone, actually. You find something interesting to smell? I saw one deer before I got my camera ready. So I'll try to be quiet as much as possible, which is impossible for me. Uh-oh, we got something coming up here. Oh, it's gonna get noisy. We got a neighbor coming up. Shoot. I thought it was safe. I wouldn't run into anybody. Uh-oh. They'll probably want to talk, so I may have to stop. Well, gonna be noisy for a few minutes. Yeah, I don't think she'll like her.
I'm not even letting you slip. Well, I'm glad you told me just in case, because she wants you to run up to him.
Yeah,
Okay.
I never know if she's good or not. So. Wow, lots of wintergreen out now. Hey Daisy, you want some wintergreen? I do. Now don't make me jerk the phone. She thinks I'm looking for blackberries. Wintergreen leaves, they're really good. I like to chew them. Oh, I pulled up the whole plant. Tried to pull just the leaves. Let's see, all along here. This is all wintergreen. All the green leaves you see. That smells good too. Natural breath freshener. But just to make sure, I'll put my camera here for a second. Yeah, it's wintergreen. Wintergreen has like a kind of like a waxy feeling leaf. The way to sure is just rip the leaves and smell. It smells like wintergreen. I've eaten them all my life and I ain't dead yet. So. That was a good one too. I should pick a bunch of it and extract some wintergreen flavor. Make like a tincture. Pick a big jar full of it and put some vodka on it. 6 to 8 weeks. And you can end up with wintergreen extract. You can do the same thing with vanilla beans. That is some good wintergreen. Maybe because it's spring, the flavor's getting stronger. Oh no, I've lost everybody already. Only 2 people left. CJT, I told you, I'm boring. Oh, okay, Anna. Thank you, Nature's Beauty. When I spin around, it's because the dog wrapped the leash around my legs. Oh, they didn't need to see that. That's my Daisy girl. She used to have a black face, then it turned brown, and now it turned white. But she's 10 years old, too. You ain't been this way in a long time, have you, baby? All kinds of new smells. Something piddle on that bush. I guess our governor's gradually opening up some of our activities now. Because she was a little too intense to begin with. Every time I put the camera on her, she squats. Camping spot. Or no, that's a road. But you can, well, there's a camp spot right off of it, though. Chelsea's excited because she's pulling me. She never does it on the way back. She always gets pooped out. Hi, Vernie. Hello to anybody I missed. I'm sorry the camera is so jiggly. It's because I got Daisy with me. Oh, now she's going to be on something again. I haven't done much other than work lately, so glad to join you on your walk. Okay, thank you. Thank you all for being here. I've been just trying to get myself motivated. Yeah, it is, Bernie. People's junk. Over in the woods, I see stuff. It's weird here. There's hardly any undergrowth here because of the trees. I can understand. But on this side, it's totally different. And up here where these big tall trees are way up there, this all used to be these trees. Thick with them. And about 4 years ago now, they come to and clear cut all of this. It was total destruction, man. It was awful. Watching all the trees get destroyed. And then they went on logging trucks in 8-foot lengths. And they took them up the road to this company that makes chipboard or chipwood. See, now the young ones are all growing up in here. Yeah, it's almost 60, which is surprising. I'm gonna have to walk down that way one of these days too. There's lots of trails to muck here and stuff. Well, there's 5,000 acres, so. My wintergreen green leaves got chewed up too much. Anyway, the wood chips from our forest here went on boats over to China. They're all made from these trees. See how straight they are? I don't know if they're like lodgepole pine or what they are, but they're poker straight. And could have been used for 2x4s or something like that for building. But it's still. Hi, Tim. Whoever else that was. I can't see my dog. We be putting in a garden this year. I'll have to fence more since I know a lot of deer. Be getting a hunting license too. Yes, I will. I've got some grapes. Great big grapes started. Don't know, haven't looked yet to see today to see if they've germinated or not. But they're fast growing ones. They're really prolific. And they're supposed to get 15 to 20 foot tall. So I wish I could put in a cattle panel arch light to grow them up. I have them hanging down where I can just pick them. Whoa, they've been doing burns out here. Holy smokes. I hope that was a DNR. Wow. It's all burned through here. Phew, I don't like to see that. Wow. It had to be a controlled burn or something. I hope the DNR did it, not some careless person in there. Oh my gosh. But it's all burned. Let's investigate here. Oh, I think it was partiers. Yep. Somebody's old fire. Looks like deer bones here. Beer bottles. Budweiser bottles. They could have burnt my house and everything down. What is wrong with people? Hi, Buckeye girl. Hi, woods woman. I wish I had a bag or something to put all these beer bottles in. There's a bunch of them over here, too. Somebody came out here and had a party, it looks like. An old gas can in there. And almost burned up everything. Look at that. All black and burned. Oh my goodness. And more Budweiser bottles. I should have come in here probably because now my tracks are going to be in here. Oh well. I got video. I'll show them. Back on the trail. Yeah, that's burned off. I wonder if more mushrooms will come up in there. There wasn't any heat coming off that or anything, so it ain't a new one. Real new anyway. But new enough that the grass had to start growing. Or weeds, whatever you want to call it. Oh, here's somebody's four-wheelers have been in here. This is a camping spot. It's a pretty spot here too, because you can't see it, but just beyond these taller trees, back there a ways, there's a ridge. There's a creek. Oh, Bear Creek runs through there. And it's really high banks here. I wonder what my neighbors thought of that when they saw that. Or somebody been burning. Because right now, last I saw, the fire danger was high. We weren't allowed to burn. But some people, doesn't matter, they'll do it anyway. Are you getting pooped out, Daisy? You got your leg over top of your harness, your thing. Pick your foot up. I not to walk. There you go. Okay, now you're not getting. Yeah, I would love a dirt bike. I'd have to have someone teach me how to ride it first. I never had one. But yeah, with a dirt bike, I could go a lot of places out here. There's lots of riding places. I don't know what all's open to bikes and stuff though, because for a while The DNR had this all closed off out here where you couldn't have four-wheelers or anything. But some people do it anyway, and they don't get caught. I'd be the one that got caught. And see now, can you see how it goes downhill there? Probably can't tell. The deep ravine right here, it goes down. And Bear Creek is back in there too. It's all through here. Is that a deer laying there? Dead one? No, it's a log. I like to go looking for sheds too. Antler sheds. What's she sniffing, Days? She finds something interesting there. What is so intriguing? Come on, baby. 7 people and 2 thumbs up. Wonder how many thumbs down I'll get for this one video. Somebody always thumbs down everything I do. Oops. If you find sees, I would like a small one to carve on. Oh, a shed? Yeah. Bigfoot Pete there? Yeah, maybe. Tim. Also, everybody, I wanted to tell you too, I put it on my community tab yesterday on my main page. Right next to the subscribe button is a join button if you'd like to become a supporting member of my channel. I'd be ever so grateful. And you'll see, like Woods Woman, when she types, it's in green. Because she's a supporting member, and Eileen's a supporting member. Eileen was the first one. I think she grabbed it up right away. I had $83 that I made on YouTube, my videos and stuff, and they took it all away from me. I don't know why. How after you made something that you can lose it? I don't understand. But I jumped through all the hoops. It seems like nothing goes right. I'd like to go down in there by the creek, by them old trees, when I ain't got Daisy with me. See if there's any morels coming up in there. I know one year we had honey stumpers, mushrooms, they were all over the place. I picked grocery bags of those and I couldn't eat them all. They ended up getting freezer burned and I had to throw them out, so I didn't have a dehydrator then. Well, not, I didn't throw them all out, but the ones I couldn't eat. You can tell she's into this. See, you can see the 4-wheeler tracks right there. Put your oven at 200, you can dry anything, yeah. Some things 200 is too high though. But I got some jerky mix too that I'd like to make some of that one of these days. My one dehydrator is also a jerky maker, but well, they all are actually, but smelling a bunch of different smells, aren't you, Days? Yes, like I started to say, you can tell she's excited because she's still pulling on me. Usually she walks right along with me after she gets her initial energy burned off. She's going to start barking now because that dog up there at the end is going to see me pretty soon. And they'll have a bark fest. Got at least 2 more dogs before I get home. And these neighbors up here, they had a cage out there with what looked like a wild turkey in it. Live one. I'm not sure if that's legal. I mean, it might have been a tame one, but it sure looked like... No, there's a wild turkey walking right up there in his yard right now. Great big one. Can you see it? Got a big turkey. Maybe that's the one they bought. I don't know. Are you able to go downtown and shop? Most grocery and hardware home improvement stores are open here. Don't miss the restaurants being closed. I don't know. I haven't been out since the 13th. Maybe they got him in a cage. I hear voices up there too. I don't know if they got a radio going. Hope I don't get a copyright thing for that. I wish I could mute it when I'm, recording in case I come across something like that. Yeah, it's in a cage walking back and forth. Try to sneak by. I'll cover the microphone with my hand. Maybe it'll help. Sorry, I'll be right back. After I get past their place. Come on. Oh. Hi. Turkey. Come on. Anything to tease them. There's the turkey. Wow, the leaves are a couple, 2 foot thick here, better. Now, this fence is illegal. This is not a private road, but these people seem to think so. I gotta go around this way, Days. Nope, you gotta go around the post. Come on. Come on, out. Go around. Go around the tree. There. I would, Tim, if I had tools with me. Put an old rotten tree out here, too. Yeah, this is a public road here. There's a certain family, I don't know which one it is. They moved out here. See, down at this end, they're wood. But at the other end up there, they look like chunks of steel railroad tracks that they drove into the ground. There's no way I'm going to get them out. The last time the cable thing wasn't across down there. Could you hear the music? I may have to edit this one and cut out that section. This will take about a week and a half to edit and then post again on my computer. My ankles and my back are killing me. Oh no, I'm losing everybody. Seven people and only 3 thumbs ups. Come on, people. So what do you say, Daisy? You want to walk to the end? Or you want to cut through the woods and go home? Could be these people. Who knows? Note the cable's crossed up there in the end now. I see a fluorescent thing up there. There's a tree down up there too. A bunch of pieces of bone in here. We have bear up here too. I've never seen one of them out walking. But I usually see deer on this road. Because this is all private property back here. See? I'm not sure who owns that, but I think it's the guy there with the gate. This is my neighbor, his gate. He put a makeshift one up here. Because if you remember in the one video, somebody stole his chains. He had it crossed there. I was going to call him and tell him, but I can't find what I did with his phone number. Yeah, we got a little pine tree down up here. I want to thank you all for coming with me on this walk today. It's hard to think of things to do that are different, you know. Wow, that tree ain't even rotten. I wonder why it fell. I think they probably cut it down to block the road off. We got to jump over the tree, Days. No, I can't go under there. Come here. There we go. They see they left his fence, his chain on this side. But the other one back there, they cut it off. I don't hear no water running in the creek. So I don't know if you can see back through the trees there. There's a cabin back there up on the hill on the other side of the creek bank. This tree looks like it's gonna fall too. Little one. See, there's another Lego cable. And you can see that's not wood post there either. It looks like old railroad tracks or I-beam or something. No, Daisy. Gotta go this way so I can go too. Take a peek at the creek. Yeah, it is. Oh, there's a duck in the pond. In the creek. Oh, he's flying off. Did you see him? A couple ducks. A couple mallards. Male and female. Floating on the creek. See, up on that hill, there's a cabin there too, through the trees. I'd love to have my house up there next to this creek. Oh, I'd be fishing every day. Let's go, Days. I'm gonna check out the creek. See if it's flowing. Hopefully nobody shoots at me. Well, not flowing too heavy. So, no, you can't go down there. It's like 10 foot down there. See, usually it's coming right across all those blocks. A nice little waterfall. But this is the picture that's on my t-shirts. If you want one, if you go back on my welcome video, there's a link there where you can order my t-shirts. This is the other side of the creek. You go down there, you gotta get back up. It's awful steep. Yeah, it winds around there. But that's Bear Creek. Call it that because it's black. Or dark, anyway. Brackish, probably. See, they used to have a rope across these two poles, trying to stop people from going down here, too, and they can't do that. You want to walk up the road, Daisy, or you want to go back through the woods? Let's walk the road. Oh, you're surrounded by fields? Yeah. Well, thanks for going with me. But we got more to go yet. Yep, walk the road, Daisy. Hi, Eileen. You must be on your tablet. You're not green. Deer. No, fox. Shit. Excuse me. I missed it. Did you get a glimpse of him? Back in there, it was a big red fox. Of course, I'm talking. Well, I saw one animal today. I thought it was a deer, but can't mistake that big bushy tail. I know there's a fox out here because one day she ran through my yard. She's a big fox, too. I say she's as big as Daisy. You have Red Fox albums? Yeah. Hey, Elizabeth, I'm coming to join you, honey. A little mucky here yet. It's dried up, but just nice roots in it. And nobody lives in that house. Needs some work on the roof. I don't know. They used to have a real estate sign out here, but ain't there no more. They have a generator and everything there, I guess. A big one, a whole house one. I probably scared that fox, and now she's gonna meet us at the house or in my yard somewhere. She went running off that way. Oh, a wine bottle. Ooh, those are washable. And beer bottles. I'd carry one. There's a glass beer bottle back there. Look at that sky. Ain't that pretty? I think it is. Oops. I don't know, Eileen. That's what I was telling you yesterday. And you said that you were on your tablet or something. And maybe that was why. I don't know. Or maybe it didn't register right. Yeah. Yeah, I should carry. Oh, you're on the phone now? Maybe that's why. I don't know what you used when you registered or joined. I don't know why it would not show it. But yeah, Sandy, carrying a bag and stuff. Yeah, that is a good idea. But not when I got Daisy. Yeah, see that little, can you see the brick thing down there next to the underground telephone pole? That's our property lines out here. Each lot is marked off with one of those thingamadooies. I don't know if you want to call it a stake or not, but maybe it is. I don't have any wine to bottle up right now, but it never hurts to have some. I'll clean it up and keep it. I remember my aunt used to get bottles, and she would fill them with clear ones with food coloring and stuff. Hi, Kane. Yeah, that's Daisy. Hi, Grandma, so happy. Or what you call it. It's a thingamajigger. Whatever that thingamajigger is. The bug's landing on me. You always carry a bag with you for bottles or mushrooms or whatever. Yeah. Yeah, it might keep me like next time I buy onions, keep one of those mesh bags and stuff. Because they say if you shake them, when you get mushrooms in it, that it drops the spores and propagates more. More mushrooms? I don't know. I'm game to try though. I'd love more mushrooms. Or a doohickey, yeah. Oh yeah, Grandma's so happy. Happy birthday. She's 97 today. No, 62. Oh, looky. You see them little beefsteak mushrooms growing here. My dad loves those. As some people would say, false morels. Now that makes me want to look for morels. And see, these are by pine trees. And they're not supposed to grow by pine trees, but they're right there. Well, they're on the edge of the road, though. Oh, little tiny puffballs getting started there. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Grandma's so happy. Happy birthday to you. And here comes Bandit. Oh, Daisy, you want to sit with me out here or you want to go in the house? I think you want to go in the house because I think you do. So I can sit down without my arm jerked out. Daisy. Daisy, porch. Okay, porch. Good girl. That's a good girl. You're poop now, aren't you? That was a nice long walk. Bandit, you coming in? Come on, I only got so many hands. Thanks, Eileen, for redoing that. Your membership thing. Oh, since last time I was live, I did some changing around into here. Moving things around, trying to make more room. For my sewing station over there, it's now against the door. And I did that so this summer I could open the door and sit in front of the screen, get air when it gets stagnating hot. Okay. I gotta seize down for a minute because I gotta go visit the Lou. So I'll be right back. It's gonna get dark and funny for a minute. I gotta get a drink. Phew, I'm sweating like crazy. Sorry, I only got 2 hands. My water get cold. That water is like ice. And the water didn't shut off. There you go. Yeah, I was peeing. Not here, I had the sink running, the water getting cold. Oh, it's too cold now. Oh, it's like ice blocks. Oh, that hurt. Oh, hurt my chest. I think I drank it too fast. See, big old wine bottle. I could clean it up, clean it out. All that wonderful stuff. Let's see, I moved everything over here. Don't mind my dishes. I didn't get to them yet. Get my pop here. And go back out to the swing. Look at everybody. Eileen's a member. So is Woods Woman. I'll be back in a bit, Daisy. Just going out to the swing. Make more people mad at me because I was swinging. Oh, look, I don't know if you can see it. It's in camera, but you'll see it better when I get up there. My wife's old blonde stand thing that she liked so much. I didn't like it. So I put it out here to use as a table. So I see my glasses on and stuff when I'm on the swing. And this is my old microwave that gave up the ghost. It still runs, but it don't heat up. Water cooler. That was sitting up there, but I think somebody who shall remain nameless knocked it down for me. And that's a Tassimo coffee maker. They all still work, but I needed room, so I pitched them. They're going back on the truck to go to the dump. Oh, Bandit, you tripped me. Yeah. Watch where I'm going. You coming on the swing? See? Right next to my swing. She loved this thing, and it's that drawer's okay, but this one's broken. And, the track things are gone or something in it. I fixed it once, and it did it again, so I said, back with it. So now before anybody gets mad at me and leaves a nasty comment, yes, I'm on the swing, yes, I'm swinging, and yes, there's motion. I can't help it. I can't sit still. I had a few people last time say that, oh, your videos are hard to watch because of all that swinging. Well, don't watch then. I do have a 100-foot cord I could bring out here and put my phone in my tripod and sit it, so you're still going to watch about me, or going to be watching me swing anyway. Just the background won't be moving, just me, which is probably better, but can you hear Bandit purring? You sound like us here, late night projects. Yeah. Yeah, it's like I try to go to bed anywhere between 11 and 2. Depending if I'm watching a movie or something, I'll watch the movie. But if I'm sitting there and I start getting sleepier than that, because I have to wait until I'm all ready to fall over and then go to bed and then try to go to sleep. Sometimes I'm lucky and sometimes I'm not. Like on a night when I think I can sleep, then the cats will start fighting over something or knock something down. Scared the daylights out of me in the middle of the night. Oh, one thing I did do though, I had my shirt or my jacket is all sawdust from it, but I ran a TV antenna wire through my thing in my air conditioner thing in my bedroom, which is wood. Got all wood shavings from that flying all over, and put my rooftop antenna on the TV that was given to me in my room. So now I could at least put a DVD in or something like that, Oh, thanks, Grandma's so happy. Grandma's so happy. I have membership things now where you can join my channel too if you'd like. It's on my main page next to the subscribe button. And if it's any other place, I don't know. I guess they're giving us an option now where we can put it somewhere else, but I don't understand how to do that yet. I got to read up more on that. Um, yeah, my son brought me his old one for Christmas. That's in my living room on my spaceship antenna. It works pretty good. I got to put it up higher though, because of the trees. But what was I saying now? I lost my train of thought. I forget what I was saying. I forgot now. Oh, well, I said I ran my rooftop TV antenna into my TV in my room. Oh yes, and I can watch DVDs because I put a little DVD player in there too, so I can watch movies. And I've been watching. I have season 1 through 4, as you all know, of Little House on the Prairie. Plus, I have all of her books. So I'm on disc number 4 of season 4 right now. Been watching all of those. And I wrote to, and I posted it in my community tab too. The Matthew series. It's the entire book of Matthew out of the NIV, portrayed by Bruce Marciano, the first actual born again Christian to ever play Jesus, which is amazing. And I watch that all the time. It's word for word. It's in my community tab way back, probably 2 months ago or so. I don't know if it stores that stuff that long or not. But that's what I've been doing. Today, I want to cut some more material for that that acetate or fake silk quilt that I'm working on. You're still making masks? Have made over 100 so far. Oh, wow. I have DIY. We've had turkey in the yard here, and they could, as you know from watching my live streams, they come right up in the yard when I'm sitting here. And that fox is over in the woods here someplace. She goes behind my house quite a bit. I've seen her. Big fat one. I think she's pregnant. Oh, shirts, yeah. That's cool. Oh, here comes a big red truck with a four-wheeler in it. Oh, goody. More noise and destruction. Yeah, it is Saturday. I was supposed to get something today in the mail. And, of course, it's late. I hope that didn't pick up the music enough where I can make out the words. I think YouTube needs to be more lenient about that because if you're at live streaming and it's up like I am right now, and somebody goes by with blaring radio and it shakes your windows and everything, they can be a mile away and I can still hear it. you know, who knows? why they don't, why they do that. I mean, I can understand if they're close enough that, or like a regular video, and you're deliberately putting music in it. But if you're out somewhere and somebody comes through with a blaring music, it ain't my fault. Cool. Grandma's so happy. Yeah, I got a lot of plaid shirts and stuff I might cut up too. I don't go anywhere and wear dressy stuff anymore. That's not my style. Jeans, cowboy boots, tennis shoes, sometimes socks. I'm wearing socks now because we got these big old spiders that come in the spring as soon as it warms up. And they're doing 90 miles an hour when they come across the floor. And I don't need to get bit in the foot. But usually, even in summer, I'm out barefoot out here in the yard too. Skin contact with the ground is very good for you. Sometimes I'll come out this swing and I'll move all the stuff out of the way where I can be in contact with the ground and sit here barefoot. They say it has to be cotton dress shirts so they weave it tight. The kind that button up and a person had to iron. Yep, that's what I have. Haven't had to dress up in 5 years. Yeah, it's like, I don't dress up for anything. I go to a funeral, whatever, because to me, it's like putting on a facade, making you look like somebody you're not. I'm not a fancy person. I'm simple. That's the way I live. I'm not going to go in there and freak everyone out saying, wow, this guy's rich when I'm not. I just go as I always do. I mean, I might wear a button down shirt or something like that, but it's still jeans or, I do try to not wear sweatpants because I think that's appalling when I go to the store, like Walmart or something, and there's these women running around with these sweatpants on, but they're not really sweatpants. They're like spandex that sticks to them like they're painted on. That's embarrassing. It's like, I don't need to see every fat roll and every dimple and all that stuff, that everybody's got. I mean, I don't go around, you know, showing everything like that, so I don't want to see everyone else's either. That's distasteful. Besides, I don't feel we're scripturally that we're supposed to do that. Like I've had people that wanted to be friends on Facebook and stuff, and a lot of them are women, and they got very low cut, I guess blouses or shirts or band aids or something on. If it shows too much, it's like, nah, I know what you're after. No thanks. I don't even speak to them. I just block them and delete them and whatever I can do. Especially since the last thing where I got all these strange people that somehow, I still don't know how they did that, got on my Facebook page listed as friends, and they're from all over the place. And then I was getting, like the second day after my wife died, it's like probably because I announced it on Facebook that she had passed away because I was trying to get a hold of family and everything. And this is the quickest way because most of the family I didn't have phone numbers for or nothing. So I put on there about her passing and stuff and about the service and everything. And it wasn't 2 days later, I started getting these nude women popping up. I mean, I'd open my phone up. say I got a message and went over there and opened it, and there it was. No wanting, asking me if I wanted to see it, or saying that it was maybe, what do they call that, nudity in it or something, you know what I mean? Oh yeah, a lot of them are. Those ones I get rid of, but I'm not talking about those ones. I'm talking about the ones that I probably like, oh, maybe 500 people are suddenly my friends now, and they're going to my friends and saying that they're my friend and that, I told them about them and stuff, and I never did. I never spoke to the person. I know some of them went to Tessie and was telling her, and she was told me about it, and I had no idea it was happening. But I think we got it solved now. I'm not sure. I can't do nothing about the ones that are already there. I mean, if they say something to me, I get rid of them, but because I have too many friends because of YouTube and everything, most of the people I can remember their names, but some of them I can't. And it's like, if they say they're a YouTube friend or something, I'm like, oh, okay. I've been trying to figure out ways, asking them questions and stuff to see if they really are. You had to block one guy, list widower, huh? Oh, they searched to see if I was a widower or something. As soon as I put my pics on profile. Oh, but I've had my Facebook page since, oh, I can't even remember back when Facebook first came out. To tell you the truth, when Facebook didn't have all the security features and stuff it has now, it was a lot safer place. I mean, I didn't have anybody trying to start stuff with me and that. And some women, they'll message me and be very direct. Hey, I hear you're lonely. You want to meet? I live close by. Like, no. Like, heck you do. Oh, really? They're listing widower? Oh, that figures. Yeah, they do. I mean, that's for sure. Right. Oh, my dad just got back from checking his mail, I guess. Yep. I know they did it to my best friend too. His mother passed away, and it's the first cell phone he ever had. He got a cell phone, and he was calling me all the time to help him get it set up and everything. And I warned him about Facebook. I said, you got to be prepared because you're going to get some stuff you don't want to see. Because women are really, no offense to my friends here, I don't mean it that way, but women nowadays are really, really forward. Uh, you know, I want nothing to do with anybody anymore. I was married. I love my wife. I'm true to her to the day I die. I want nothing to do with anybody else. It's done, over with. That part of my life is over. Friends, companions, maybe, like a roommate or something like that, but nothing more. That's not me. Uh-uh. Now, if the Lord decided that He doesn't want me alone and He tries to work something out, He's going to have to knock me out somehow before I would even consider anything like that, because I'm just done. you know, it hurt too bad what I went through, and I don't want to go through that again. some kind of bird. I don't know if that's a dove. I don't see it, but I hear it. Yeah, I just don't want nothing to do with that side of things anymore. Yeah, it's like I have really good friends. It's like I love all my YouTube family. I really do. And if we got back, together someplace or something, we'd have a good old time. But that's it. I ain't gonna go. Oh, Trans Am. My wife used to have a dark blue one of those. 79 Trans Am. But yeah, I'm done. Yeah, it's so hard for me to, as some of you that went through it probably know. Well, hi there, Rozovsky. I almost slaughter your name every time I try to say it. I'm sure trying not to be awesome, but to be me. Yeah. Hey, Tim, you're back, huh? Planting tomatoes. Ooh, I wish I could. I think if I plant tomatoes this year, it's going to be bought ones. Because I didn't get nothing started. I didn't have the potting soil or nothing. And I got a few pots that have potting soil from last year, which I'll reuse again. Just put some more chicken manure in there. I saved all my chicken manure for my chickens. They're all composted and stuff. I'm gonna put that because boy, that chicken manure really makes them tomatoes grow like crazy. And I think that's where I went wrong last year. So should have put the chicken manure in the ground holes where I planted them because they didn't do very good at all. I mean, they did, like almost time for frost. They got bushy and got lots of green tomatoes on, but I wanted ripe ones for sandwiches and BLTs and stuff. I love those. So if I get some plants that are already started, you know, yeah, we had a lot of rain too, hardly any sunlight, which doesn't help. See, what I'm thinking about doing, I did this one year, but we had so much rain that year that everything got flooded. But you see there, my chicken park there, all closed in. Why not take advantage of it? There's all kinds of chicken manure in there. And I planted a garden in there once and it did grow, but then everything got drowned. Because it's kind of, I don't know if you can tell. See how the yard kind of dips a little bit? There in that section goes a little bit. Well, when I had my chickens, about 3 years in a row, it was flooded all summer there. And man, did they stink. Because the chicken manure was underwater all the time and it stunk. But I got picked on from that neighbors because of that. Nothing I could do about it. I kept putting sand and lime and everything else in there trying to get rid of the stench, but couldn't do it. But all the years before, there was never a problem. Just we had a bad year that year. But I'm thinking anyway, I got to get that tree that's trying to take everything out. It's broke off. It's going to fall eventually. But it's caught up in that big one up there, way up in there. It's caught up in there, holding up there. And I have to get a door or a cap for my chainsaw. I got a little home light chainsaw and cut that off and uh, try to get it out of there without smashing everything. I mean that coop I couldn't use it anymore for chickens. I don't think because the wood's too rotten. I fall over, but I could put it there throw the net back over the top, which is still hanging on the corner of it there. Throw it back over the top to help with squirrels and stuff. And I don't think the deer would get in there 'cause I know they can jump that high, but I don't know. Okay, Eileen. And try to grow stuff in there. It did grow that one year, but, you know, like I said, everything got drowned. Drowned. I said drowned. I meant to say drowned. Oh, but yeah, that's like 8 by 10 or something like that. I think the size of it is. I'm thinking about taking the chain link fence off there, all the way around where there is fence, and making a some kind of a kennel thing for Daisy. Because there's at least, well, there's 3.5 sides because there's that plywood back there too, and the fence only goes up so high. But I'd like to have a thing by the back door where I could just let Daisy out. And she can go out there for a while and stuff and not have to be tied. Because until that guy over there in the blue truck moved here, Daisy used to run around here and stuff, but she never went nowhere. Oh. But she knows that he don't like her and she don't like him either. Of course, Daisy don't like anybody besides she loves my parents and the neighbor lady that used to live by me. She liked her. She hated her husband. And me, of course, and my wife. That's it. She was socialized when she was little. We took her to my niece's house. She had 2 or 3 dogs of her own when she was little, so she was used to being around people, but something must have happened to her there because ever since that she don't want to do with a bunch of people anymore. Or strange people, period. And I hope I don't run out of battery. There's been enough sun so far this year to fade my flag out even worse. Yeah, that doesn't have a pulley thing on it where I can take it up and down. It's tied up there. I did it myself. That flag's a really old one. Bandit being his regal self laying there in the same spot. No, no rebel flag, not here. Oh no. There's a jerk in every neighborhood, you betcha. Yeah. Normally, before he moved in, it was my parents over there where the white car is, that cream colored house, and me. And then, oh, and one neighbor up on the corner all winter long. All the other houses out here were all empty because they're more or less cabins. There's there were 23 homes out here. I don't know now because we had some new people come in, and I'm not sure. Because they go back, way back into the private land, way back in there, and I think there's houses in there. I'll have to get in my truck one of these days and go back there. The last time I was back there was when I was pulling them kids out. When I talked to an attorney too about this stimulus stuff that the second round is supposed to be coming out where we can get $2,000 a month for up to 12 months. And I asked her, being that I don't file, would I still be eligible for that? And she said yes. So that could be cool. Because if that does happen, um, that would be so nice. I don't want to dream too much because, yeah. Every time I put voice to what I want to do, things get messed up. Yes, I do too, Linda Flanagan. Hi, by the way, I didn't know you were here. I switch hands, my fingers are stiff. Let's see. I don't know if I said in the last one or not. I got some paperwork back from the disability thing, and they said they needed to ask me some other questions and me to call them, so I did. Gave them the info they wanted, and then they sent me another one with a form for someone else to fill out that knows me and knows my situation. So got that, gave it to the person, and I don't know if they've done it yet or not. But they contacted me, disability thing did, and said that they hadn't received it yet. They had to be there within 10 days. So I don't know if that's a good sign that they called me and that had more questions and then sent that form. Maybe that's a good sign. I don't know. But I messaged my person that I had do it for me. He said, you got to get it in there before the 10 days is up. And they've been sick themselves. Not with the crud, but something else. Oh, honey, I do all the time, Eileen. He knows everything. Wishing and thinking doesn't work. No, it doesn't. But yeah, you're supposed to name it. I do. Everything. Because I can almost imagine the Lord saying, well, how am I supposed to help you get what you want if you don't tell me what you want? You know, I mean, he knows, but when you say it, it kind of like speaks it into existence too. Yeah, and I've been talking to him a lot lately. Well, not just lately, always. That's a daily thing for me, for as long as I can remember. Yep, think abundantly. Yep, Tim, that's for sure. I've been praying for you, as I told you. And I didn't know what it was, but the Lord's been waking me up in the middle of the night and just saying, pray. And you try to ignore it, like, is it just me thinking that? So I try to go back to sleep, and he'll say, pray. I said, pray. So I pray, and I'm like, I don't know what I'm praying for, but I pray. Yeah, that's what they say, Eileen. For me, it doesn't matter how positive I am, it still always ends up negative. At least as far as I can see it. It always ends up in my favor somehow, but not as the way I want it to be sometimes, how it happens with all of us. Because sometimes what we think we want isn't what we need, it's what we want. And it's like, he always takes care of me somehow, some way. I don't understand it. I don't really think I want to. Yeah, I know, Eileen. I didn't want to lose my wife either. Um, no amount of praying changed that, but that was his plan. It's like, I know he's got something else in store for me. I don't know what it is. I guess that's the problem, is the not knowing, you know. I guess it kind of puts your faith to the test, to believe in things that we can't see. And my daughter, hi, Northern Michigan. How you doing, buddy? My daughter is, she's she's not perfect by any means. None of us are, but she is such a prayer warrior. If I tell her I need prayer for something, I'm on it. She says, I'm great. Jason, is it nice and warm up there where you're at? It's almost, it may have hit 60 now. I don't know. When I came out, it was like 57. No problem, Tim. That's what brothers are for. We pray for each other. It's beautiful. That's good. Yeah. If you missed it, Northern Michigan there, Jason. Uh, I did a nice walk through the woods around here. My live stream today. So you can check that out. It is absolutely beautiful here. I love where I live. The only other place I want to live is in heaven one day. I love it here, and I have no plans of ever leaving. I don't care how bad the road gets and all that stuff in the spring and that. I just stay home. Oh no, rain expected again. It was supposed to be chances of rain today too here for us, but I would say it's partly cloudy. The sun comes out, then it goes behind the cloud. You know, one of those days. And I don't mind those. It's those gray, dreary, wet, heavy, depressing days. So I don't like. I mean, when I have my garden in and stuff, and it rains a nice rain, nice soaking rain. I like that, but not for days and days and days and days on end. But just week before last week, we had just about every season in one day. Your potatoes are sprouting nice. That's cool. Sun's gone now. See, it's up there for me. I don't know if you can see it. I can't see nothing now because it's right in my face. Whew. My thumb gets her fingers keep getting in the way. I might try to put some either Yukon Gold or the Redskin potatoes. The sun is shining here. Yeah, it is here too. Of course, you're not that far away from me. But it's out. It's not full intensely right on. It keeps going behind the clouds here, but good enough for me. Perfect. Yep, perfect day here. Yeah. So I gotta get off my lazy rear and try to make myself feel like going out and tilling up the whole garden again this year. I do it all by hand with my thing I got, that thingamajiggaman thing that I got from Dollar General year before last year or last year. Can't remember when I got it. It's a hand thing, you shove it in and twist. I did the whole garden with that last year. I want to get a rototiller, but another day, another dollar. I gotta get a lot of these trees out of here first because I like to do this whole thing with food. I don't want to grow grass, I want to grow food. I'd feed my neighbors, take what I wanted and can it and stuff, and some fresh, and say, there you go. Come get what you want. You can glean off me. I don't mind. Oh, since those beef sticks were up, I'm going to take a walk over here. Oh, since my butt's going to sleep anyway. Hard seat. See if there's any beef sticks growing over here. Or as some people call them, false morels. Since they're growing over there, there might be some over here too. Oh. Need any pine cones? They got all kinds of these things all over the place. Need any leaves? Got lots of those. Oh, it looks like the turkeys have been at it. Something's been digging up the leaves and stuff here. Oh, excuse me. Oh my gosh, I'm embarrassed. Excuse me. It's usually over into here. Is where I see the mushrooms growing at, and bandits following me. I want to see morels. Oh, it's a deer. There's a deer track right there. So the deer must have been digging up this stuff here. I took my dad a couple of really big ones out of here. Actually, like 3 or 4 last year. Wow, the deer have been at it all through here. They know something grows here because they're scratching at different spots. They've been scratching at the ground here too. Well, I can show you the mushrooms I'm talking about because I got some growing up beside the road. Yeah, they've been scratching right here too. Don't see nothing here yet. There's already some out by the road, so. And this is pines. All pine needles here because it's under my big pines. Oh, there's one. Right here. A little beefsteak mushroom. And they're supposed to be poisonous, but I don't know. My dad's been eating them his whole life, and he's almost 80. So that little one. They sneak up on you if you're not looking too. Right here's the other ones. See? Right here. You see them good. There. Over here. Over there. Over there, that's a little bigger one. Little tiny one there. And right here is a little tiny one. But they're coming. They get really big though if you leave them go. I leave them go if one of my neighbors don't pick them. And then pick them for my dad. He likes them. I would love to see morels growing in my yard. I'd like to get some inoculated soil with morels in it and dump them around and get them growing. Oh, I'm sorry, Ben. I stepped on your toe. I'm sorry, baby. I stepped on his toe. Yeah, you love mushrooms from the store. I don't mind picking them if they're, good ones. I picked honey stumpers one year, grocery bags full of them. That we had them, they were everywhere that year. It was hard not to look and see them because they were everywhere you looked. See, the problem with my yard is with all these leaves, the morels, some of them are almost the same color as the leaves. So it's hard to see them. With those beefsteaks, after a while looking for them, I can see them a long ways off. I know I stepped on his foot. Now he's staying back. Come on, Ben. I promise I won't squish you again. Oh, here's another one right out in front of my shower chair sitting under the tree. Ooh, one here, one here. Oops, another one over here. Yeah, they grow everywhere. Tomorrow, I'll have to come out and see how big they are and pick them if they're big, because you don't want to let them go too long, because then they'll get full of bugs. But yeah, that's a pretty good size one there. Oh, twigs around it and stuff. Yeah, see. And this one is so rounded, it almost looks like a morel, but it's not. Those are what they call beefsteak mushrooms. And they're really tasty. I ate one once until I found out they were supposedly poisoned. And I haven't eaten them since. My dad's eaten them for years, but they are very, very tasty. They're supposed to have a chemical in them that's found in jet fuel. I don't know how true that is. Well, let's walk around this part of the yard. I think I got good dirt for growing mushrooms and that. After it's, brush everything off. See if there's any back here. Because underneath them, let's see. See, look at the color of the dirt underneath. That's all good dirt under there from years and years and years of rotted leaves and all that stuff. I don't see any back here. And right in here, there's a hole I made, big one, that's filled with chicken manure. And it's soft, but not real bad. Right back here, too. This whole circle back here, great big one, was all chicken manure. I dug a hole and put it in and covered up. It's a little squishy, but not bad. I don't see anything up in this part growing. Of course, there's a lot of shade from the pine trees, too. Blue jays off in the distance. I wouldn't doubt that some of that scratchings that I saw over there is probably from that fox, too, looking for mice and stuff. But right where I'm standing here, or walking here, trying to stand, but deer walk right through here all the time, right behind my house. If my house was any closer to the woods, they'd be rubbing against my house. And right there is my old deer blind. It was all made out of brush and stuff. And see, here's my house. And the blind's right there, mighty close. Because I used to have buck rubs not even 15 foot from the blind. I had a friend come out here and sit in my blind 1 year, trying to get a deer. This is the tree here that's fallen. It wasn't rotten or anything, but I can rock the tree, but it won't let loose. It goes way up there into that tree, way up there. And this thing is a big tree. I don't know why it fell, because it's looking dead or no. Man, so here, I'll show you how to climb it. You going all the way up, man? If Babe was out here, she'd run right up the top of the tree. You gonna keep going? Look at the tiger in the brush, stalking his prey. You coming back down, baby? He follows me all over the yard. If I take off walking down the road without Daisy, he'll follow me too. He's been all over out here with me. And in here is where my chicken park. I still got my pans out here when I had the chickens and everything. You see, it's pretty rickety. This is, look at that. Ready to fall down. I'd love to get me a brand new fancy chicken coop. When I could move around by myself, I'd have chickens and I'd have them right up by the house so I could see what's going on. This is the coop. It's pretty nasty in there because ain't nobody been in it in ages. And the door won't open. No, it's not padlocked. It just made it look like it is. See, this, it ain't even locked, see. That still won't open. That's my outhouse. Ooh, ham and bean. Ooh, I've been thinking about making that too. I got a big ham bone in the freezer. My sister said she's going to throw it away. I said, don't throw that away. That makes some good soup. So she gave it to me. Here's my shed, my junkie shed. That used to be Daisy's kennel, or cage. To this day, if I bring that in the house, sit it on the floor, tell her to get in the cage, she'll walk right over there and get in it. I very rarely had to shut the door. And I got 13 4x4 posts out here because I want to put either across the back of the house here, I want to put a porch, or across the front, or both, or the back. I might just put the porch in the back because then the neighbors can't see me. And I could sit out here, do my videos, and face the woods. and my junkie shed with my sawhorses and my 10-speed in there. That I gotta get that out and fix that up. It's got the nylon tires on it. You can't get any more. The good ones. See, if I could put a porch right across here. Oh, remember me telling you about the other well I had a pump stolen off of it? It's right there. I need to get another head put on it. They left one bolt, took the other one, and left the bottom on and took the pump. And that's my other well. I want to get a hand pump to put on there and make sure that it's working. Because if the power ever goes off, I have a source for water to use to flush the toilet, not to drink, but to flush the toilet. And my house well is over there under that blue tarp. It's in the ground. Yeah, but I'd like to put a deck, porch, whatever you want to call it, across the whole back of the house here. It would be a 36-foot long porch. Have it go, across the door all the way down to the end. So I can have like a picnic table out here or a swing on the porch or something like that, And I could come out here and sit at night and nobody would even know I was out here. 'Cause I don't like sitting when I gotta deal with people staring at me too. Because when they're staring, they're judging you for something, Usually, put my flowers back up here. Yeah, how much petrol? Ooh, it says I'm out of propane. Uh-oh. Ooh, my stove's going to be shutting off then. Yep, I'm way below 5%. Oh, wonderful. I hope it don't get any colder. See, that's my gas company. And I showed you on my pig before. 500 gallons. I usually get it filled when I can once a year. And it lasts me all winter and into the spring. I usually have about 10% left at the end of the year when I shut it off. This year, I'm completely out. And it will still burn, on fumes, but then my pilot will shut off and everything. Which I don't burn the pilot anyway during the summer. That the winter's over, it gets warm enough, I shut the thing off, shut the pilot off, and shut the tank off and everything. Because I have electric for my hot water and my cooking and all that. Look at that big pine cone. That's a big one. This is my favorite tree. Right, this short needle pine. It's a nice one. Neighbor has Marty Robbins playing. Ooh, I like Marty Robbins. Out in the West Texas town of El Paso. Maybe I'll go in, because I gotta be getting low on battery now. Plug her in and get my tripod and continue, unless y'all are bored. Hair over my screen. Oh, sorry, Bandit. Then I kicked you, didn't I? Now he's ready to go in. See, Daisy, I told you I wasn't going nowhere. You want to know now, baby? That's a baby. She wants out. Oh, there went Sylvester, too. Did you run out there, you goofball? He's just trying to get used to going outside. Oh, yep. Pilot's still going on the stove so far. It'll be shutting off, though, which is fine with me. And I was on what do they call that? Like a rate lock this year. You want to know, Mister? Come on, baby. Come on. Come on, chubby. That is Sylvester. He lives up to his name, too. I gotta sit these down. Oops, I'll sit it over here and plug it in just in case. I don't know how much battery I got left. Gonna be some jostling around here. Hopefully it's kicked in. I can't tell. It usually makes a noise. Oh, well, it's plugged in. I'll be right back. I gotta hang up my coat and everything, and I'll be right back. You sound like you're done. You sound like you're puffy. Are you puffy? Wait, got my tripod. Well, my holder anyway. I'll get this set up, and I'll put this over here so that okay, now I gotta unplug it again to get it in the holder. I've never plugged it in this end before. There we go. Hopefully this will work. Where's the hole? Now I got you looking at the ceiling. Come on, turn around. There we go. Make sure I'm on live chat. Here we go. There, I'm back. Did y'all miss me? Oops, no, I turned it too far. Hopefully I got the plug in right. I'm not gonna run out of juice. But I can't read nothing that these on. Oh, hey, I should put on my other glasses, my readers. You guys can tell me if I look dorky or not. I got some reading glasses. Well, I've had these for a while, but I just don't wear them usually. There we go. Do I look like a dork? They don't really help me though. They're fogging up on me. They're awfully powerful if I look off anywhere else. Whew. It must be hot. I'm fogging them up. See, they're golds like on the side, like this in the front. Did I lose everyone? Whew. These are a little too powerful for looking off that way. Because I don't need glasses when I'm looking at my phone. I can see just fine. You still there? Okay. I lost my mind. Uh-oh, I hope you found it. Uh, Put these back in their box. Those are marked for if I'm holding a book or something. As far away as the phone is, I don't need them. I rested a while listening. Glad I had some downtime to catch the live chat. Oh, thanks for coming. I'm gonna drop you, Bandit. You keep sliding down my leg. Do I look like I'm getting fat? Probably doesn't help that I wear a shirt that's like, it's almost like a dress. It hangs way down almost to my knees. State of Michigan reporting 37,000 COVID cases. Oh my goodness. That just popped up on my screen from my local news media. I gotta put my leg up, Andrew, you're gonna fall. Oh, there we go. Plus, if it gets too chilly, I got my electric infrared heater here. But I can't use it because I'll jack my light bill up or I won't be able to pay it. I got lucky this month and didn't have to pay a bill. I think I told you that in the last live stream, I'm not sure. I think I did, yeah. I'm here, but got a long distance call. Okay. Grandma's so happy. What are we gonna have for supper tonight, guys? They reported 10 virus deaths in our county. Coroner came out and said it was 0 deaths. They had to retract their 10. Oh, jeez. We had 1 in our county, last I knew. Yeah. Your birth father called. He's fighting for his life. Please pray for him. You have leftover chili? Ooh, that's the best kind of chili. Grandma's so happy. Let's do that right now. Everyone that's watching, please agree in prayer. Um, what's your father's name? Your real father's name, his first name. Your daughter just made Eberskiver for brunch, whatever that is. Marlin, oh, I hope I remember that name. It's not one I hear all the time. Okay, let's do that now then. Father God, I come to you in the name of Jesus, Jesus of Nazareth. Lord, there's an urgent need for this man named Marlon, um, Vonnie's real father, Lord. He's fighting for his life right now, and you know what's going on in the situation, Lord, and we don't. But I ask you, Lord, show up in his life in a big way, Lord. First of all, Lord, if he's not born again, please send the Holy Spirit to him with convicting power to bring him into the family. And Lord, you know what the situation is there. You know just how, how desperate things are. I know there's no distance in prayer. So, Lord, please touch this man. Save his body, Lord, and him if he's not saved, Lord. Um, from the top of his head to the soles of his feet, we all come together, Lord, and we agree, because the Bible says that we can have whatever we ask for if we agree. 2 or more of us agree in prayer. So we agree, Lord. Please heal him, Lord. And I ask, more importantly, Lord, that you do whatever is your will. I pray your will be done in this situation, Lord Jesus. I ask this in the precious name of Jesus, Jesus of Nazareth. I give you all the honor, all the praise, and all the glory, Lord Jesus. Praise the Lord Jesus. Hallelujah. 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 Amen. Pancake balls like on a 60-year-old cast iron pan from when I was young. He lives in California. Okay. Thank you, Grampy. Okay. No problem. Yep. Thanks, Tim. It's a special pan with cups in it. Oh, okay. Like little whoop-de-doops or actual physical little cups that you gotta separate, put in there. Almost like you would for cupcakes or something. I bet it does, Grandma's so happy. Molded into the pan. Oh, okay. That would be good, I think. Sounds like it. Yes, Anna. Yeah. One of the cats is in the litter box. I've not seen him in over 15 years. Wow. It's a long time. I'm not sure what I'm going to have tonight. I'm thinking about sauerkraut and smoked sausage. Put it in my uh, pressure cooker thing. I love sauerkraut. Either that or hot dogs burned in my air fryer with some fries. Yeah, it is good. Somebody's coming. Four-wheelers, it sounds like. Last night, I had four of those about so big tortillas. Oh, yeah, about that big. So I took and, oh, cool, having her aunt over for supper. That's cool. Um, and ham and bean is good too. A lot like bean with bacon. That's good too. Um, I made scrambled eggs, and I put um, green olives, uh, garlic, garlic powder, onion powder, and what else? Oh, a little parsley flakes, and whizzed it up and fried it up. Made scrambled eggs, and I put it in the tortillas. And then I squirted some. Oh, I don't know if you guys ever had this or not, but that jacked up ranch dressing. Oh, it's smoky cheesy bacon ranch. It's jacked up ranch, but it's cheesy smoky bacon. Man, is that stuff good. I squirt that in there on top of the eggs, when the olives is done to roll it up like you would for a burrito or something. And then I made some bacon too. So we had pretty much eggs and bacon, but burrito style. I made those. Maybe I'll do bacon and eggs tonight or something. I don't know. I got a feeling it's going to involve bacon. um, and of course, I save all my bacon grease. I don't throw that out. That's gold. I love to make fried potatoes in bacon grease. I could make that too because I got bacon grease from yesterday. I love fried potatoes. But I got to use up those little bit of steak fries I got left in the freezer, so maybe I'll do that. Maybe I'll have steak fries and bacon and burnt hot dogs, or just bacon. I'm not sure. But then again, I like the sound of the sausage and sauerkraut too. I love that stuff. I love sauerkraut. The kind I got now is bought because I ate up all of mine that I canned. Anything in a tortilla, breakfast burrito is the best. Yeah. Well, this was just scrambled eggs. I put in a burrito and with the seasoning and stuff. But then I put that kicked up ranch or jacked up ranch or something like that I was telling you the flavor. Man, is that stuff good. I squirted some of that in there on top of the eggs, and that's good like that. Oh, and then I probably, well, I'll eat it later maybe. I like to take ranch too, or that jacked up ranch, squirt it in a cup, and then dunk broccoli in it and eat it raw that way. Oh, I love that. And cauliflower. I got some cauliflower too. I love those two things. So either that or another pizza. I've been making pizza quite a bit. With just me here, when I buy that stuff, it lasts a long time because it's just me. Well, and the dogs and the cats, but I pretty much make what I want because my wife didn't like all the stuff that I like, so I had to make usually something that she would eat. Um, the cats are chasing each other through the house. It's okay, Daisy. They're just playing. Inky, leave her alone. Daisy, you should bite him when he swats at you. Cats are running through the house playing. Daisy comes out to see what's going on. Inky takes a swipe at her. And he's got nasty claws. But I tore apart pretty much the whole kitchen the other day. With my floor the way it is, it's hard to get it looking decent. But doing my best. I want to fix it if we get the stimulus, the second one too. The first one's gone already. Because I want to get a generator because I don't want to be without juice because I know next month I'm not going to be able to pay the light bill, so I'm going to have something if I get the check. Or I went online and did the thing for the IRS, so it should be just deposited in my account. Because I have to have something because, now it says I got low battery and it's plugged in. I must not have plugged it in right. Still there? It just told me I had low battery. Maybe it's not charging fast enough or something. Well, stay unplugged me. Maybe the cat's unplugged me or something. I think it's plugged in. I don't know. If I suddenly disappear, you know why. I don't know if it'll tell me if I turn the phone or not. Oh, it says turn it back. It's locked. Well, I hope it's charging. I can't see on the screen if it is or not. I hope it is. I forgot what I was saying now. Oh, I don't know if I'll do it tonight or if I'll wait till tomorrow. But I got one of those big flat things that you put paper and stuff in, like you can put bunches in. You got a big handle that chops it. I want to try doing that to see if I can cut the material that way for that silky quilt. Because I got a lot of the stuff I got left, I have to cut it to fit what I'm doing. Daisy, what are you doing? Cleaning up kitchen and doing laundry, yeah. Well, if I suddenly disappear, it's because my battery went dead. Because it come on and told me I had low battery, but I was plugged in. So I took it out and turned it around and plugged it back in. Hopefully it's charging now. I have no way of knowing because it doesn't say on the screen that it's charging or nothing. So I hope it is. But other than that, I don't know what I'm going to do tonight. Probably just watch TV and stuff. I haven't really felt like doing much of anything lately. Just kind of, I don't know. The funk still hangs on sometimes. Yeah, it's like you don't realize when you got somebody with you all the time and they're suddenly taken away that how loud the silence gets. Soup is smelling so good. Oh yeah, I could imagine. Uh, it's just you don't. I used the illustration before where it's so quiet that you could hear the air particles banging together. It's like there's this constant sound, even though it's dead silent. But it's like deafening sometimes. It's like the cats could be in the bedroom and drop a piece of food and then make a slight tink noise, and I could hear it clear out here. It gets so quiet here when everyone goes away. Yeah. Well, that's the way it is here all the time. But then when my grandkids are here and they're carrying on, whooping it up and everything else, that gets on my nerves. Why? I don't know. I love kids. Or maybe it's because my grandson, he ain't bad at all, but the adopted one, she's got like ADD or something, and she's just, oh, she's got constantly into something. And plus her parents, yeah. Enough said there. I can't say anymore because I don't know who watches this. But it's not the best situation, put it that way. But she's a great girl, though. I mean, like she comes up here, she's always wants to help me cook, and I teach her things, and stuff like that. Like I think every grandparent should do. But she gets a little cocky sometimes, thinking she can tell me how to do everything, and I said, I don't care what you know. This is the way I do it. you know exactly. Yep, Tim. It's like, ugh. And she screams everything she says. She can't talk in a normal tone of voice. She screams everything, and I can't take that. It drives me nuts. I like it quiet. My kids were never like that. I wouldn't allow them to scream and yell like that all the time. So if you want to do that stuff, go outside. you know, they can do what they wanted out there. But we lived in town too, so they got too rowdy. The neighbors would complain about that. Yeah, but it does. It gets mighty quiet. It's quiet when you like. Well, for most people, you could probably hear the wind outside. I don't hear hardly anything here, but I can hear more stuff out on the road, people talking out in their yard and everything, because there's nobody else here talking or breathing, I guess, or something. I don't know what the difference is. Well, I know for us, it was my wife's concentrator was running all the time, and that thing was noisy. And you get used to hearing that for a long time. It's like you expect it. It's like when I shut it off when we went away or something, and she had her portable tanks, I would shut off the big one, of course, and it got so quiet. I wasn't used to that. I said, oh man, it's quiet here. And you know, I can sit here in my chair and zonk right out and snore for hours. Go in the bedroom, lay on the bed, and I swear, as soon as my head hits the pillow, it's the round to it button I get. Ding! It goes on in my head. And I'm planning. I'm rebuilding the house. I'm building a porch. I'm dripping up the kitchen floor to put a new subfloor down, put new cabinets up, all this stuff. You know, that I couldn't think about when I'm sitting here in the chair. I just don't. As soon as I go to bed, put my head on the pillow, the gears start turning. You know, and I can't stop it. I don't know why I think about it now, because I ain't got no reason to do it now. Because before it was all for my wife. I would do all that stuff. But it's just me now. It's like, I don't care if it gets done or not, you know. I mean, yeah, certain things. Like, I got to put a new floor down in my kitchen because it's needed it all the time we were here. But I have to pay for the house first, you know. But that's the first thing I will do before I do anything else is I will pay off the house. I wrote a nice letter to the people that I'm buying from and told them how bad I felt about the situation, what's going on, and all of that, you know, because we only got, well, 8 months left and the house will be paid off. So I can't lose it now. And so I got to probably move the sink out. It needs a new faucet in the kitchen sink anyway, because that one won't stop running. But I had to pull the whole coverage system off the wall to get to, because they put the floor that needs to be replaced under the cabinet all the way to the wall. So I got to take the cupboards off to replace that whole section of floor that's bad. Because what happened was, I think I told you this before, but I'll tell you again. They used to use my house as a hunting cabin. And they came up just deer season, like November up here. And the guy told his kids that when you leave, you have to remember to shut the water off, drain the pipes, and blow them out, you know, so that they don't break over the winter. They didn't. The pipe busted right under the sink out there. Not under the sink, but under the floor. And they had to, it got the big section of the floor all wet and everything. And thank goodness it was plywood. So when you walk, it goes downhill like this between the joists. You can feel it slightly. So that's all going to be taken out of there and redone. I want to put some kind of waterproof stuff down out there because it is the kitchen and it's going to be exposed to water. And then I want to put down porcelain tiles in there in the kitchen because that'll last forever, pretty much. I don't want ceramic tiles because they get wet and they allow moisture in and then they come up and no, they're a mess. Porcelain tiles, that's what I want. And porcelain tile, the color goes all the way through the tile, you know. Running water, you will live fancy. Yeah, I have running water now. But they had they had a mess. I don't know how long it was before he got up here to shut the water off. So I don't know how long it was wet. It didn't mold or anything, so it just got wet enough to. I think they underneath the paling. I think or not paling, plywood. They use that OSB stuff, and that stuff when it gets wet, oh, it's a nightmare. If you've ever replaced the floor that's had that in there, you know what I mean. Well, they replaced the floor in the bathroom too because the water was in there too, and something busted in there, and they put OSB down in there, and that stuff it's like powder when it gets wet. It just crumbles and it's a mess. So luckily I put tile down in there, but well, let's just say my wash machine went the heck on me, and it let loose a whole thing of water all over the bathroom floor, and of course it got under the tile and it ruined that in there. That's just coming apart. It's not uh, going like this or anything like that. It needs to be taken up in plywood or something, and I want to use water. What do you call that? Treated, I guess, or I'd like to get marine plywood. It's more expensive, but it's waterproof too, pretty much. Put down wherever there's water, and then put more porcelain tile or something like that over the top of it. Put the plywood down as a subfloor, and then put the porcelain tile top of it. Out here in the living room and the rest of the house, I want to put either wood or wood laminate flooring down. Yeah, we have floors. This tile that is out here in the living room, it's I don't know how old it is, but it's so old the design's rubbed off of it pretty much. I think every time I mop it, it gets lighter. It was dark brown when I got this house. It was so dirty. And I got one of those Hoover floor mates, and I kept going over it. And then I found it in the stuff that was here. It was a scrub brush, electric scrubber thing. And I did the whole floor with that. Right here where the stove was, they had a wood stove. And it was all black here. I don't know why. But I scrubbed and scrubbed and scrubbed and scrubbed and scrubbed on that thing, trying to get it cleaned up. And it's still not clean, it's stained, but good enough I could live here. So that's going to be a job too when I do get the laminate or wood to put down in here. I got to do, well, if you take off the kitchen and you take off the bathroom, I'm thinking about maybe almost 900 square foot of wood flooring to put down. That's going to be fun. But there's 2 rooms. Yeah, the 2 rooms have carpet in them yet, and I hate carpet. Someday I want to get windows in my house. Yeah, I do too. These big holes let everything in. Yeah. That's good certain times of the year, but till the bugs and skeeters start coming out, ugh, I hate them things. Then I don't know what I'll do after that. I would like to have new windows, but I have windows, so I'm thankful to have those. And floors too. That's why I didn't fix it till now. Well, not now, but till I get the house paid off. With the one in the kitchen, I'm afraid I'm gonna go through it one of these days. Haven't so far, but I don't want to either. And then that's gonna be fun with 5 cats and a dog. Trying to replace a floor in the kitchen when there's nowhere for the animals to go. They're gonna want to investigate and get under the house, and I can't get under there to get them back out. Sylvester, hey, quit. So that's gonna be fun. Well, Daisy, I can put her outside. Sylvester, stop it. No. You don't need to pull that blanket up to lay on it. Your sister's already laying on it. Not that side either. She's gonna smack you. Sylvester. He chased her off. You thief. You took her nice warmed up spot. Kids, I tell you. Yeah. I have an air compressor sitting in my hallway now because I put the orange chair over there where the buffet was with all the linen and stuff in it. It's now in the hallway. Sylvester's like Andy here. Yeah, yeah. So now the compressor's sitting in the hallway, right where I can smash my toe on it because I don't have any place else to put it. And it's a big one. You gotta, um, it's on wheels. You gotta, with a handle, you gotta roll it around. I can't part with it though because I need my compressor. I can't put it outside. If I had my storage shed or something out there, of course, I'd have all my tools out there then. But I got everything that I want to keep, that I don't want walking away on me, is in the house. I want a nice waterproof shed out there. Neither one of those ones out there are. Well, the one with the 4x4 post in it, the roof on that is okay, but the walls aren't. They're non-existent, pretty much. So I want to knock those down, get rid of both of those sheds, and put one of those, like a 40-foot or so storage container out there. Gonna have to clean out one of those spare rooms. Yeah. I don't want to do that. No. That's a nightmare. Ugh. Actually, part of the reason why the spare rooms are junked up is because they got all my garage, or not garage, but shed stuff in there. Jacks and, well, now the compressor's in the hallway now, but that wasn't there till I moved it to the hallway. So much junk. Yes. If I had a dumpster out here, I'd get rid of it in a hurry. Those sea containers get so hot in the summer. Yeah. Mom didn't know she had. Why is that thing going off now? You paid on time. Get a new Samsung HD TV from us. Yeah, right. Another scam. Turn the volume off. Yeah. Because right now, all I would be doing is defeating my purpose. Because if I clean up my wife's room, take everything that I don't want and put it in garbage bags and throw it out in the back of the truck, I'd have to. Because you can't put garbage on the ground here or sit it somewhere outside because they'll get into it. Critters. Still getting rid of stuff. Yeah. You know, I did bag up all of her clothes and that. I thought it was done, and now I found I got coats. Ugh. I don't know what to do with those. I've asked everybody I know, that, you know, around here locally that if they need one, and nobody wants one because we didn't wear in hippie fashion, in hip, what do you call it, in style type clothing. We wore simple things, so nobody wants my wife's stuff like that. Uh, yeah, donate it, yep. The only thing is around here, I I don't know of anywhere to donate it to. The closest Salvation Army or Goodwill is like 50 miles away, where my daughter lives and my son. So I don't know. I would just as soon get a dumpster and just pitch it all, because they go through it at the recycling center anyway. They can pick it out of there and do what they want with it. Friend takes to church. What is left goes to Goodwill. Yeah, we don't have Goodwill around here. Um, I think that I don't know if there's one around here or not. I think there is someplace, but I don't know where it is. And there is one where my daughter lives, I know. But Goodwill used to come and pick up stuff too. If they would do that, I would bag it all up and, say, come and get it. Just give them truckloads of stuff. Because I want one of the extra rooms, I want to convert into a pantry anyway, put shelves in it to put my canned stuff on. Because I have canned goods that I've stored. Some I canned, some that were a commercial can that were given to me. I want to store them someplace other than that little shelf in the hallway. And I got stuff under the bed in my room. Every flat surface in there has got canned stuff on it. And then that one whole shelf is all canned and dehydrated stuff. Because I love to can. It's like, if I had someplace to put it all, I'd fill all the shelves up in there. I want to take, that's what I'm thinking anyway, at my wife's room. It's the back of that room wall is on where my stove is at in the kitchen. I want to take that wall out and open it up, making it all kitchen there. This room and her room would all be kitchen. Thought about doing that too, because it'd make more room, because I have very little room in my kitchen. It's very tiny. I don't know, that sounds like a lot of work too. I'm not into all that work anymore. Oh, I did everything that's been done here on this house. Even the guy that I got the house from, he'd been here after I'd done everything, and he says, I can't believe how you transformed this place. I said, well, I told you. I wanted it. I did. He was really impressed. Just think what I could do if I had money. Because I didn't have money when I did this. I just, well, I had some. I had about $50 a week taking care of my wife's aunt. And what I made from that went to buy paint and stuff for here. All the tiles that are kaput now, but I bought all the tiles for the kitchen and her room, the hallway, the bathroom, both hallways and the bathroom. I have 2 hallways. Yeah. So I can't do nothing with this wall where the kitchen is there, because that's a support wall. I can't take that out. You can, but you got to beef it up with some really good stuff though, and that's a lot of money I don't have. I'd have to have pillars or something somewhere. Hi, Tammy. How are you today? There's a lot of things I'd like to do, just deciding what to do, I guess. Just got home? Okay. What time is it anyway? 3:39 here. I would really like to open the kitchen up, or open her room up into the kitchen to make a nice big kitchen. I could put the stove on the back wall in there, or down the wall someplace in there. Make a lot more room, for working. Just, well, if you watched from the beginning of the video, I started out, we walked through the woods and all that, and looked at mushrooms, and saw a fox. I don't know if everybody on camera seen it or not, because I don't know where my camera was at the time I seen it. If it was pointed the right way or not. And talked about just about everything. Trying to give everybody a little update on what's going on. Then we talked about food, of course. Plans for what I'd like to do to the house. That kind of stuff. Mainly just talking. Well, it'll all be up there. It takes a while after I log off here for the video to be processed and everything else, but it'll be on the channel. You can watch it anytime you want. I don't take them down. I always leave them up because I know people have lives, they're busy, and A lot of people can't watch when they want to. And people have told me that before too. That, well, I noticed by the numbers too. A lot more people watch it after in the replay than do while it's live. And then some people watch live, they watch like 2 minutes of it and then they leave. Or bounce in and out. SATruck.org, what's that? Ouch. Oh, Salvation Army. Yeah, I wonder if they do pick up stuff. And I imagine there's only certain things they pick up too. Oh, thank you, man. I can put my leg down. Oh, ow. Ow. It hurts. Yeah. I don't know. I don't know if Goodwill. They used to have a truck 'cause they used to pick up refrigerators and stuff like that, but I don't know if they still do. Habitat for Humanity. Yeah, but don't they just pick up stuff for like building houses, like cupboards and stuff like that, though? Bandit, you better get down. Oh, man, it's got a bellyache. Oh. You okay, Bandit? He just threw up. He was coughing and I picked him up. He got sick. You want back out now, don't you? He usually does. I didn't want him puking on top of my stove. Ew, that would stink when it got heated up. No, you're gonna go try it again? What was that? Got Vaseline, give to Bandit. No, I don't think I do. Maybe I do someplace. Have one, get to Bandit. Have one back home. I'll be right back. I gotta clean up his mess. And I will also look and see if I got any Vaseline. I don't know. Wiener Schneider. Oh, did I say that right out loud? Here, Bandit. Eileen says you like this. Want it? Yeah. There. I put it on his foot. There you go, baby. Just lick that off now. I wouldn't want to get that. Oh. Good thing I got him on the floor. I don't him with that and going down the ductwork. Come on now. There you go, Bandit. Good as new. Okay, there we go. Took care of that situation. And I practically fell in my chair. There you go. That sounds like a better way for them to deal with those pesky hairballs. Andy always barfs. One cat used to like all the others have to rub it on leg or foot. Yeah, I put it on his foot. He's looking at it right now. Hello there, Exploring Ginger. You want out, Bandit? You want out now? If that stove comes on, you're going to get a hot one. I turned it way down, though, so it shouldn't. Who's looking for a Bandit? My cat. There, he just looked at. Now he's licking his chops. So he must have got some. Yep, cats. He's looking at it pretty good, so. He's sitting right here next to me on the stove. He was gonna barf right on top of the stove, and I was like, ew. I didn't want that happening. Not a biter? No. Once a week, yeah. He just, every once in a while, he does it. All the cats do. You know, cats and hairballs, you know. That's just something with a cat they get. He's licking both feet, and I only put it on one. This prevents barfing. Yeah. He very, very rarely does, but when he does, he does. Well, you could probably hear him when he was going at it there. He probably would have been all right, but he was on top of the stove, and I didn't want him doing it right there and getting all down the stove, so I sat him on the floor, and he did it there, and he got really into it then. I think I squeezed it out of him. He must be better, though, because he went up and ate some more. Well, he licked it off his foot already. It looks like there might be a little bit there yet, but he's been looking at it. I took out a gob, this, smeared it on his foot. I don't know how much he actually got because I had to do it quick because he couldn't hold still long enough. Like, what are you sticking on me? He don't like me getting his feet because when we got him, he had been in a really bad fight or something. And his one foot, which is the foot that I put the Vaseline on, he had a really bad sore there. It was all swelled up and everything. And I squeezed it. And it squirted out this great gunk. But it went away after I did that. Put a new ice maker in the fridge. Good to have ice again. Yeah. I have an ice maker in mine too, but I don't use the ice fast enough and it gets all snow and everything. Like, I go from cubes to mass of ice. I have to take it out and put new one, throw it out so that new ones can grow or whatever. If it ain't bad, I just bust it up, But sometimes it gets really stuck together. It spurred a washing session. He licked his foot, and now he's going from one end to the other. Well, I don't know what else to do. What else to talk about? So maybe I should call it and let you guys go back to your day and whatever you want to do. To tell you the truth, I'm not really looking to do anything. Hello, Mrs. Northern Michigan. Hi. How are you? I heard how hubby is. You had a typo, huh? Had to fix it. Took a nap, okay. That's always good to do. Right about this time of day for me. I lost the recipe for making ice the old-fashioned way. Okay. I'd give you the recipe, but I forgot to. The old-fashioned way is they went out and cut it out of the ice, out of the creek in the winter. Put it in an ice house with straw. Yes, they don't let you edit live. Yeah, I can. I've done it before. It can be done. You can edit live streams, but it ain't fun. You can do it in YouTube Studio. I know it involves water in a tray. Yeah. Remember the ones we used to have? I had a few, but they finally broke on me because I used them all the time. The ones like our moms had back in the 50s, 60s, they're aluminum trays, and they had the sections with the aluminum fins in it, and you'd pull the handle and it would crack the cubes and you dump them out. I like those kind. Harkin, the Iceman cometh. I have to play around with it next time. Like I was saying earlier, on my main page next to the subscribe button is the join button if you would like to join my channel and help support my channel. You can do it that way. Not that you have to, not that it's asked for. It's just there if you'd like to. Same with PayPal and stuff. It's not expected either. But very, very much appreciated. The sun's not going away, but it's getting kind of funny looking out there. You want to can that dehydrated water? You need a recipe to boil water? Okay. How about a recipe to burn water? Some cooks are so bad, I think that's what they do. They're so lousy they burn water. It's supposed to start raining in about an hour there. I hope it doesn't here. It's still light out, but I'm not getting sun coming in the window. Late afternoon, it's really bright here. It'll blind you. I need several cans from my bug-out bag. Dehydrated water. Wouldn't that be something, though, if you could dehydrate water? To make it come back, you just add water. So wouldn't that be twice as much water? So if you canned a quart of dehydrated water, you'd have 2 quarts. If he had to rehydrate it, you know. Just trying to be funny. I'm not stupid, but just a little dent says. Oh boy. I know Danny on Deep South Homestead, he did a video about dehydrating water. He had a hard time keeping a straight face too. He made the video look all so serious and everything. And it was a joke. It was funny. How to grow water? Yeah. Just plant a drop and you get a drip or a gusher. I wish that would work with money. Plant it all over the yard and see if it grows. Of course, that could create some really bad circumstances, though. Yeah, dehydrated water and turn signal fluid. Yeah. Just add it to your shopping list. Where does that go? Does that go in the 710 lid? Remember the blonde in that movie? I don't see any place to put the oil. All I see is this thing that 710 wrote on it. Turn it around, he says. I used to say that in school too. You write down 7734 and then turn the paper around and it spells hell. Jack has oil. Yeah. Oh, I can have fish tonight too. That's right. I got them little, small little lemon herb tilapia patties. I won't do like I did last time though. I had everybody laughing last time telling what I did to it. You don't put it in an air fryer without putting it in a pan or something. I had a tilapia chip just about. Muffler bearings, yeah. Yeah. Ouch. I said, LOL, but my fingers messed up. That happens to me all the time. We speak Taiwanese here. Oh, excuse me. Here I go again. Oops. A reverse fart. I'm thinking about trying to get a fishing license. So maybe I can take these out fishing. See if I get anything. Are you going to do the greenhouse thing, Grampy? I want to. I want to get 2 of them. But probably you have to get 1 and see how that works. Because I don't know out here if it would actually be a smart thing to do. Because as much as I want one, not made out of something more rigid, I don't know how they would keep the animals out of it. Because I got so many different kinds of wild animals out here. I'm sure they would get into my stuff. If I had a deck to put the thing on like Tessie does, that would be great. Yeah, I told her that because she told me what the price was, and I went out and looked, and they were $20 more than what she said. Truck has stale air in the tires. Yeah, we have. Well, the closest one to me is Oasis Lake. Uh, they have that fish with full of bluegill and stuff. And then my brother-in-law has a pond that's been stocked too. And they told me I could go over there fishing all the time, but they're like 20 some miles away from me. What a shame that was to jack the price up. Yeah, they're gonna do anything they can now because they know people want to grow stuff. It's that time of year, just jack everything up. A lot of it is because of all the hype with the COVID thing and everything. It's like they're blowing this thing way out of proportion. Supply and demand, yeah. But I like that one because it came with the shelving and everything in it too. Because I don't want to get. I've seen other ones that were just the shelf, just the supposed greenhouse, and you had to come up with the tables and everything. A deck would be cool to have a deck. You could have planter garden. Yep. So I got the 4x4 post out in the shed to put a deck on, but I need all the boards because I want an 8-foot one, 8 foot wide, because I want to put my grill on it and uh, table and chairs. Like a either umbrella table or which should probably be umbrella table or a picnic table. Yes, Eileen, that's true. Because yep, some people have. It'll be the people from like the mid, like 30 years old up. Because a lot of the young kids, they think they're invincible and stuff, and they don't really, although some are coming to their senses, but, there's still those smart alecks out there that think they know everything. Yes, and toilet paper seeds. Yeah, wouldn't that be something? This is really going to hurt the toilet paper sales too after this is all over because nobody's going to buy it because they got a whole mess of it. Nope, nobody's laughing at the preppers now, you betcha. That's why I can everything I can get my hands on. It's like my problem is jars. Jars and lids. Rings ain't no problem because I just swap them. But lids and jars is just. I've used everything I got now, pretty much. Oh, toilet paper millionaire, yeah. Plant toilet paper seeds and you double your money or triple or quadruple your money. I don't think that after this COVID-19 thing is over, it's not over. There's going to be, I think, a lot of repercussions from this. We live in a bubble. We can get everything. Yeah. Millionaire, first triple ply. Make triple ply toilet paper with fart guard. Or to say, come up with 3-ply toilet paper with finger guard. that was just that was just bad. Oh, that was stop it. See, Tammy figured it out. Or I know a three-ply toilet paper with a finger guard and potpourri in it. Potpourri. There we go. That de-stinker stuff. Oh, this is nasty. Sounds kind of crappy if you ask me. Yep, repercussions aplenty. Yep. Things are never going to be the same. But I really hope that people have learned something from it, though. Because just a few months ago, I made a video about that, about stocking up on stuff. Because it's going to happen, and it did. I have a bill that says in black letters, generic toilet paper for cheap animals. R1. Eileen's snorting again. I saw that stuff advertised on TV. Yeah, I did too. Poopery. Did you know you can make poopery yourself? My daddy had some. Here's the recipe. Yes, it is a big wake-up call. Yep. To me, the shelter in place, it's not a big deal to me. I don't go anywhere anyway. Might be a good thing in the end. It already is, Eileen. It is. I think that for families and stuff, that a lot of parents that have kids and they have someone else raise them, like daycare or whatever, have had to do it themselves now. And they're finding out a lot of times that it wasn't the teacher that was a problem. It was the kid. You've been out and about the whole time? Oh. I go out the 13th of each month to do my grocery shopping. That's it. The only place I go. Well, I don't have any insurance on my truck, so I can't drive that. Plus, there's something wrong with the starter. I never know if it's going to start up again. So, it's an eye-opener for everyone. Yes, it is. Yep, I'm home all the time. Unless I go for a walk in the woods. That's about it. So Eileen, if you came in later, you'll have to go back and watch the beginning part. Like the first half of the video was we were walking through the woods and stuff. Saw where we had a forest fire and nobody said anything about it to anybody. Our world is changing. Yes, it is. It has to get worse before it gets better. It's all predicted. Could you guys hear that? Them four-wheelers, they were flying. We used to have signs out here saying 10 miles an hour, but they all disappeared. I don't know where they went. They sounded like they were those, um, not razors. Maybe razors, them really loud ones anywhere. Fire not good, nope. Yeah, you'll see it. We were walking, me and Daisy were out walking. And I went around the circle, and there was a big, pretty good sized spot. And some people had stopped. They had two different campfires. And they obviously got away on them. The whole big area was all burned. Fire, fire, fire. Fire. I'll be right back. I gotta go see Johnny about a horse. In other words, my eyes are floating. what's the matter with you? Come on, girl. Oh, I'm back. Did y'all miss me? No? Oh, thank you, Tammy. At least the one of you did. Yes, because I went off to the bathroom, so she had to follow me. She couldn't come in the bathroom with me, so she went in the bedroom and doing her thing, like she always does. Must be an airplane coming. Sounds like a jet coming. Yeah, she always does. She gets into it. You know, she don't do that all day long. I get on the phone trying to talk to you guys or something, or a phone call, anything, then she'll do it. Gotta go get around for supper. Glad to see you. Okay, Tammy. I think I'm going to get going too because I got to decide what I'm making and get it underway. So I think I'll call it here. And I'm still working. I have two pastors that say that they will take part in the live stream. So just got to get that all set up for the online prayer meeting. Oh, okay, got to get mom's firewood. Okay, Tim, thanks for coming. I'm going to get going here anyway. So, with all of this said, I want to thank you guys for coming, spending time with me today when you could have been doing anything else. But instead, you spent it with me, and I appreciate that. Okay, you too, Mrs. Nerd in Michigan. Tell your hubby I said thanks for coming too, if he's still here. Bye, Eileen. Bye, Tammy. Uh, yep, that's what I'm trying to do right now. I'm waiting for some people to get back to me. If they don't, I might just have it anyway. I don't know. So we'll have to see on that. It'll be a panel, and I want these pastors or anybody that would like to pray for other people would come up and we would pray, you know, for those in the chat or other stuff like that. I don't want it to be a denominational fight thing or nothing like that. One's better than the other. No, I want to focus on the Lord in prayer for our people that's going through all this stuff right now. You know, I bet you there's a lot of other people out there now that wish that they would have had somebody praying for them. You know, so I think that there's really not a better use of our time than be praying for others and doing the Lord's will. You know. So anyway, I'm going to get going now, and you guys all have a blessed day. Um, I love each and every one of you guys. You mean the world to me, and I appreciate you all taking time out of your day to spend with me because it's time lost that you can never get back. And I feel honored that you chose to spend that time on me, with me today. So, with that said, whatever you do in life, make a difference. Look for a way to make a difference in other one's lives, especially with all the stuff you see going on now. Be a light in a dark place. Look for ways to be a light. I mean, we can see darkness everywhere. All we got to do is look. But do you see light? You know, that's the thing. Look for the light. So, I love you all, and I'll talk to you later. Until next time, bye now. I love you guys. Remember, Jesus loves you, and so do I. Bye now.